National Highway 29 Kohima to Dimapur de landslide to igna chandagan diktari samna Korea homoy 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga chaitaga 5th session DB issue upperlogina House de charcha krisha. Idrakla nohigina Sorgar Brabi NHIDCL gi 72 hours deadline digina se. Landslide area de assembly members are Lok Sabha MP gan be alag occasions de site visit kriya digi paise. Itinishna aji 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga site line de state laga Deputy CM Dear Ziliang, House Member Chikaito Aye Aro Ajumpe Moki Konbra Mamla Upper highlight Krisha. Details are.
I'm happy that the Honorable Chief Minister has also intervened. Of course, the question was directed towards Deputy CM in charge of National Highway, but because of his concern, he has also intervened. I'm very happy with that. But to be brutally frank, I'm not satisfied with the answer given to me. This national, what is called NHIDCL,
yes.
The way they are executing the work, it is not up to the mark, it is not within that specification. The workmanship is horrible. If you have seen how Chief Minister has also expressed his unhappiness, how the retaining walls are being falling down, after completing. We cannot always blame nature. When your workmanship, when they have, in their answer, they have also said there is a, the planning itself is not very good. So they have admitted. And more is on the completion. I'm particularly serious on this. That the reply say that likely to be finished by 31st of this year, 2024. How can we say that it will be likely? It has to be, and it ought to be, because they have extended from 22 to 24. That is a very wrong way of, evading their responsibility. There is a provision that while the four laning is going on, there has to be also a maintenance, because you cannot stop the vehicle because of the construction. And there is already a provision for that budget. How can they throw the blame on the government that, look, give us an alternative road? No, there is an extra money for that. There is a specific money for maintenance of the road. Even while the construction is going on, the vehicle has to ply. So therefore, that kind of, passing the buck to the government by the NHIDCL, it is totally wrong, misleading the public as if Naga people are ignorant. No, they cannot fool us anymore. That is what I have raised if you are listening inside the house. It is like our advisors who have been given assignment in the government, but they have no authority to answer to the questions because, they are just advisor to CM. It is like that our Deputy CM in charge of National Highways was also answering an answer collected from the National Highway Authority, which it should not be. So my point is the chain of command.
Right.
Who is in command? Therefore, Nagaland government, especially the minister in charge of National Highways, should have an authority to control over this NHIDCL, but not by the Delhi authority. So that there will be accountability and the chain of command will be there. We will fix responsibility on our minister in charge of National Highway. Unless that modality is worked out, unless that policy is worked out, the National Highway minister in charge of National Highway cannot give us an answer which we are looking for. Question the government that how can the package 2, they say, the completion certificate has been already issued. On what basis? Now you people, all of us, we shuttle almost every day. Dimapur, Kohima is like a one city now. So people go down in the morning, come back in the evening, do their work. Dimapur people come to Kohima, do their work, finish their work, go back. The next, that day itself. So we have seen there is no semblance of completion of the work. How can they issue a completion certificate? And therefore, government has to go deep into it, and they have to properly execute what is left undone. It appears so, and unfortunately, Delhi is too far for us. So instead of listening to the Nagaland government, they listen to their companies. This is the problem with us. Therefore, I am totally, angry with this, and government of the day has to, reinforce. It has to exert more pressure on this NHIDCL and ensure that it is completed by 31st of this year, December this year, as already communicated through the Deputy CM in charge of National Highway.
See, whatever information they have sought, that information given by the NHIDCL, we are just laying in the house and relay the information. Otherwise, we are not directly involved. State government is not directly involved in allotment of work. and supervision of the work for payment against any kind of bill that national highway that executed by this NHIDCL. So they are solely responsible, but the information whatever they supply to us, so that we are only giving the information to the house. So any further inquiry or any further information required, that we have to call them, we have to discuss with them. But he is also right that people should not suffer if they have taken the proper measure, safety measure from the beginning. That is why members are not satisfied, people are not satisfied. So government is also shouting at them, and we have already conveyed 20 times that they are not doing it proper way, as per the guideline or as per the DPR. So we have to bring corrective measure, and further consultation is necessary. That is why after the meeting in Chobukdima, we have directed them to constitute a committee. So they have invited specialists from IIT, Bombay, and IIT from Guwahati also. Constituted the committee, expert committee. So expert committee is examining on the ground. But now they cannot do the work. They have to examine, they have to study the soil of the various locations, and then they'll prepare the estimate, and then they have to start the work by the end of this year. I mean the working season, once the working season starts. Otherwise, in this rainy season, they can study, but they cannot start the work. So people continue to suffer. But as I said, we have constructed bypass, but because of landowners' problem, it could not be true for a few kilometers. That's why people continue to suffer. So somewhere down the line, people are disturbing. Somewhere contractors are not complying with the instruction given by NHIDCL. And somewhere NHIDCL are also not serious for implementation of this works in time. So that's how we are suffering. But let's hope in future that they will take up the matter. Since we have invited the expert team, they'll bring out a solution. That is what we expect.
Trying to make it so within a short while, but we have to decide, we have to contact the contractors and the NHDIC. So you expect all of us will collectively involve and get through the roads.
Okay, what about the
Not a
maintenance?
question of R&B alone,
And what
but
about-
this is our collective responsibility. Yeah, we are looking for it. We are doing it. It will come and it will happen. Which are to be advanced, we are advancing. We are maintaining.
Emporium Nagaland is India's leading aviation, hospitality and cruise line training institute with 100% job placement assistance in India and abroad. We provide customized workshops for various organizations and internship program for college students. We aim to empower educated, unemployed youths with global opportunities.
Emporium!